Hey guys, what's up? This is your girl, I am the Bronze Goddess, and I'm doing this quick strawberry letter, okay? I'm gonna hop right into it. I'm writing you because you seem to be a positive person and you give your opinion in such a spiritual way. I, for the first time in my life, fell head over heels for a guy that I've seen around school, but didn't really get a chance to know him until opportunity gave way. We began talking for a couple of weeks, and during that time, he pretty much filled my head with crap. I believed it. He's the first guy that I slept with so soon, and now I know why that isn't a good idea to do. Long story short, he left me pregnant. Before leaving me, I found out that he recently started dating someone else after I wouldn't get an abortion for him. He completely cut all ties with me, including not caring that I was carrying his child. I understand that he doesn't want to be with me, but it isn't the child's fault. Anywho, him and the girl told the school that I was a hoe, etc. Keep in mind we are all in college and all over the age of 22. My son is now 7 months old and not one word from him. I should be over this by now, but my heart still aches and my son looks just like him. I, oh, I cry myself to sleep almost every night. Yes, I have prayed. I haven't repented yet because I'm so ashamed, but God knows I'm sorry. What should I do to get over the hurt? Oh, this one is so sad. Oh my God. Okay, first of all, the beauty, I'm going to talk about the spiritual aspect of it first. The beauty of God is that he's not like everybody else. Everybody else, I'm sorry about that. Little one wanted a donut. Anywho, like I said, the beauty of God is that he's not like everybody else. I mean, that's the thing about it, is like maybe somebody else, you can make a mistake and a regular person wouldn't forgive you, but God is merciful. And it says when you repent and when you ask God for forgiveness, he erases what you did from his mind. He doesn't even remember it anymore. I say that first thing you should do is repent, ask God to forgive you. And then at some point you need to learn how to forgive yourself. Yes, you made a mistake, but even out of this mistake, you were still blessed. You have a beautiful, wonderful, healthy 7-month-old son. Now, it's not your fault that things happen the way that they did. I mean, well, in some aspects it is, but as far as your spiritual life, you can regain that. Now, your relationship with God is fixable, but your relationship with him, I don't think that it is. I don't think he really cared for you, and you admit that you slept with him way too soon. And I think that this is an example. I hate to use you as an example, but there are so many girls. I get letters from so many college-age girls who are dealing with relationships for the first time. And I think a lot of the time, when you're out of your parents' home and you're on your own, it's easy to to kind of get sucked into what you're being told from these men. You need to be strong and believe in yourself. And when it comes to sex, if you can't wait, I say be abstinent. I really do. I say be abstinent. But if you can't do that, make him wait. See what he's all about. When you rush into sexual relationships with somebody, you end up sleeping with somebody you don't know. And that's what happened in your case. You didn't know him, and you already acknowledged that. I'm not going to beat you up about that. You already know that it was a mistake to sleep with somebody who you barely knew. And it didn't take him much game to get you. I hope that you learn from this situation and you regain your spiritual life back. And shame on them for running around trying to call you a hoe and everything else. It's just like, I mean, you both laid down. And the girl is trifling because the girl that he's with now, she's trifling because if he would do you like that with your son, doesn't she know that he would do the same thing to her? That if she messed around and get pregnant, he would do the same thing to her and be spreading the word around the school about her? Like, that really kind of bothers me. When a woman knows that a man is doing wrong and she has his back, what do you think he's going to do to you? Do you think you're special? Do you think you're immune because you're with him now and everything's cool now? You don't think he will ever dog you out like he's dogging out this other girl? Like the strawberry letter I did recently, I think it was strawberry letter number 30 with the woman she's the other woman. Don't you think at some point he'll get another woman and you'll be the crazy wife? Like she wanted to marry him. It's like, don't you realize if you are the other woman and you're in a situation where you're condoning something bad or scandalous, at some point the man is going to turn on you. So shame on that girl and shame on him. And you said he hasn't talked to you in 7 months, but you need to talk to him. And you need to talk to the child support office also. He don't have to be with you. You already said you understand that. But don't let him off the hook. He's going to be a father whether he wants to be or not. If he doesn't want to see the kid, that's his loss. That's a regret that he's going to have eventually. But I do think that it's important for you to make him responsible. You both laid down and had this child. You both should take responsibility. Do not let him get off the hook. I never understood that. That a woman is mad with the man and you're like, he don't want to be a father and you just let him get away with that. No, no, no. It's a shame that you don't want to be a father, but whether you want to participate or not, you will participate in raising your children. And you will not leave me like I did this by myself. No. You need to find a way. You need to put him on child support, which I know some people get mad about that, which I think is crazy. No, you shouldn't have all the financial burden of taking care of this child by yourself. Because you didn't make him on your own, you shouldn't have to take care of him on your own. But as far as your spiritual life, you can regain that. And I'm praying for you. I'm praying that you forgive yourself. Yes, you made a mistake, but don't beat yourself up for that for the rest of your life. You have a beautiful son, and he's the blessing that came out of this bad situation. And the child doesn't know any better. So I just pray that God just continues to bless you and bless your son. And I pray that he will convict this man's heart to let him know that what he's doing is wrong. He don't have to be with you. That's okay. But he should at least have enough. There should be enough man in him to want to be a good father for his son. Even if he has to be that, not necessarily full time because he's not going to be living with you. But to try to make an effort to be a good father. I don't understand men like that. And it's hard to even call him a man. If you have a child and you don't even care about the child, he said 7 months have gone by. So 7 months you're feeding the child, giving the child shelter, changing all the diapers, no concern. I don't even understand what kind of woman would want to be with a kind of man who doesn't care about their own seed. If he doesn't care about his own kid, what makes you think he cares about you? Like, to me, that's crazy. I would never be with a man who doesn't care about his own kid. Even if that kid's not mine, care about that kid. That's your kid. If you can love that kid, then maybe you can love me. But how you going to love me and you can't even love what came from you? But anyway, like I said, pray, ask God to forgive you, forgive yourself. Look into finding a way to get him to take care of his son. That is his responsibility. That is not your burden to bear all alone. And shame on him and shame on the girl who are running around saying all these bad things about you. It took two of you to do that. So if you a hoe, what is he? So anyway, I just pray that you are blessed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, later divas. Peace.